Today's project is a budget project. I'm taking a $6 white melamine shelf and increasing the fence on my table saw. My original table saw I bought a dozen or so years ago. I installed this piece of OSB to the side of the fence. It increased its length, it increased its height. It really made it a much nicer fence. I always wished I had one on the other side. I hated the saw. The saw was so lightweight, it moved around and bounced around so much. I never felt safe using it. Always wanted a nicer saw. Never put any more work into the rip fence. At a pawn shop, I got myself a new saw. So what I'm going to do is, using this white melamine shelf, I'm going to on each side of this fence build up a taller and a little bit longer fence. And then that'll give me storage in the middle to keep a couple pencils or something that I need, and will give me the little bit nicer sides to the fence.
First, I ripped the fence into 3 boards, 2 for the sides and 1 for the top. Then I cut them all to length at the same time, and cut dados in the 2 side boards. I just left my regular blade in and moved the fence a handful of times to make the dados, and cleaned out the bottom with the chisel and glued them together. I put the clamps on with the fence inside of there just so I know it all fit and work. I let that dry overnight, and then I rounded over the corners and used shellac as basically as a primer. Otherwise the paint really soaks into the end grain. The foam brush says do not use with shellac or lacquer. Nobody tells me what to do. In all honesty though, the foam brushes start to deteriorate after about 15 or 20 minutes in shellac or lacquer. I only needed it to last for 2 minutes. Then I put white spray paint on the end grain, drilled holes in it, 3 holes through the top, then drilled holes through the metal factory fence, and using 3 sheet metal screws I held it down.
I'm real happy with the way my rip fence turned out. It's going to work much better than the original. I'm going to be happy with it. Thank you for watching me build it. Until next time, have a good one.